welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're going to be making a recipe that I mustered up in my head. I thought these ingredients sounded good together, even though I don't like cucumbers or nothing like that. My man and daughter will eat it. But I'm trying to get back to my recipes. I know that's what my page was started on, and I know y'all love my recipes. So if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we're glad to have you guys. All right, friends, let's get into it. So today's recipe, we're going to be making a cucumber salad without the pasta. All right, these ingredients are simple. You're not going to need much. All right, you're going to need some cucumbers. You can use the big one or the small one, and Roman tomatoes. And then you're going to need some garlic or fresh garlic. I prefer garlic. It's just easier. You're going to need some fresh mozzarella pearls. You're going to need a red onion. You're going to need some Italian dressing. I got the wishbone kind. And then you're going to need the salad supreme seasoning. And of course, when you do tomatoes, you got to have some good old SP. I've decided I'm going to peel mine just like this. I'm going to leave very little bit of skin on. Nothing major on it. I need about a medium-sized bowl with lid. I think since they're so small, I'm going to leave those as is. And we're going to add them to the bowl. And you want them about that size, about 1/4 of an inch. Now we're going to cut up these Roman tomatoes. I'm going to cut it down in half, and I'm going to scoop out the middle parts. I don't want all that water in my stuff, so we're just going to cut it out. Now, when you're cutting a tomato, it ain't going to cut like that, so you need to cut it this way. Because that skin, it can be tough. And I want these in pretty small pieces. This is like a summer salad refresher, perfect for a barbecue. This is going to be so good once it sets up overnight. Even though I don't like cucumbers, I still may try it. This is what I mean when I mean fine. I want it like McDonald's onions on their burger. I want it fine. And see that right there is too big for me. I just want it there for the taste. I don't want us to be able to bite into a big chunk of onion. But what I think would be good is the little slivers of the purple onion. That's what I mean, little slivers. I think that would be good in there. All right, I'm debating if I'm going to add the minced garlic or not. I'm going to ask my daughter. All right, we're going to go with the Perfect Pinch Salad Supreme, and I am going to start off. Ooh, I just made a mess. I'm going to start off with is this a teaspoon or tablespoon? Tablespoon of this. Hefty at that. Yeah, that's plenty right there. That is enough. So if you're doing double this, I would add 2 of the Salad Supremes. Y'all, this already smells so divine. We're going to give this a little mix. Yeah, you don't want to add too much, man. That smells so fresh. This would be perfect if you're on a little bit of diet. Y'all, I think that seasoning was plenty. And I'm going to add just a tiny bit of pepper. I'm going to go with cracked black pepper. And I'm going to add a little bit of salt. I don't like to do too much. I always like them to add because you can overdo it with salt. Things that really need salt, I make sure. Okay, so far this is what we're looking like. And y'all, tell me this does not look like a summer party in your mouth. That looks so divine. Okay, I measure with the heart over here. I'm first going to go in with maybe like 1/4 of a cup. And we'll see if it needs more. Okay, so far that looks really good. Okay, I'm going to add just a tiny bit more because I can always add, but you can't take away. Already got like garlic in it, so I'm not going to add no garlic. We're going to skip the garlic. Y'all, this looks so divine. So if you're doubling this recipe, you're going to need a cup, okay? So you're going to need a cup of that. You're going to need 2 teaspoons. I'll write it down in the captions if I can remember. So you're going to need 2 teaspoons of the Salad Supreme, 1 if you're doing my recipe, and 1/2 a cup if you're doing my recipe. If you're doubling, you're going to need a cup. All right, now we're going to go in with the fun part, is these mozzarella pearls. Okay. Let's see how many that is. Because who don't love cheese? I know I do. I think that's plenty. So I used about a half a bag of the pearls. I got mine at the Walmart. All right, y'all, and here is the cucumber salad. It looks so good. It smells so good. Y'all have to give this one a try. My daughter's ready to dig into it. If I post it, that means it's good. So, all right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Talk to you later. Bye.